Hey guys, Austin, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase here on the channel. Today, guys, I'm excited to bring you a very interesting mod for 1.12 that we've actually seen before in the far past. If you guys can think way back to 1.7.10, or I think it even updated to 1.8 for a short time, the Mo Swords mod, if you remember back in the day where there were all these Mo mods, quote unquote, created, where it was like the Mo skeletons, the Mo zombies, the Mo creepers, the Mo cows, the Mo enderman, the Mo dirt blocks. There's a lot of Mo themed mods. And people recently haven't really been creating things like that. There's been like the much more spiders mod or like the more chickens mod, but no one really uses the word Mo anymore, which I thought was pretty interesting until today. Guys, I am proud to announce the Mo Swords mod, actually. Ironically enough, the name of the mod is the Mo Swords mod. So I'm not sure if this is the same mod creator or not. If it is, all the hype. If it isn't, I don't know how you could use the same name. But either or, we are using the Mo Swords mod or a variation style of it. So you probably can already guess what that means for the mod. That essentially means there's a ton of new swords added into your world of Minecraft that are going to be making all the more difference to you. So let's get right into it. And if you guys have been enjoying the mod showcase here on the channel, smash that like button, share support. If this video can get to a whopping 20 likes as we're back to the like goal, you will see another mod showcase later on in the week. Now, I know this video is technically pre-recorded today, but that doesn't mean we still can't have videos later on in the week. But just know, before we get any further, I believe this is going to be the only video going out for the day, because I should be getting back from my trip around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. If you guys didn't know, during the weekend, I took a vacation to Las Vegas. Because if you guys didn't know, I am 21 now, so I can do such things as Las Vegas entails. So yeah, I'm sure it was a fun vacation. I mean, I'm pre-recording this, so I wouldn't know yet. I haven't gone on it. I actually leave tomorrow. This is getting pre-recorded on Thursday. So yeah, that's a thing. But in any case, not by that, let's get into the swords itself. So we have two chests. We have the normal swords, question mark, and the you can eat them swords. We'll get to that one. Those are the fun swords over there. But if we open the chest right here, you will see a large variety of swords. Now, I'm not going to go over every single sword. I mean, I'll show you guys the crafting recipes for each one and their attack damage. I'm not going to like actually wield each sword. That would take forever. So we're going to start right here with the ice sword. So we have the ice, the fire, the air, and the earth sword. Now, I think the mod creator took a note from Avatar: The Last Airbender, if you guys have seen that show, because we'll get into that in a little bit later as well. But Ice Sword is crafted with some new items that you're going to get with this mod. First thing, we need to create Aura Ice Variation. So how you do that is you get 4 snowballs and 4 water buckets. Next up, you're going to need to create, oh god, okay, I'm going to try to say this, the Damastazuraner Steel Glowing. And how you get that is you smelt steel. And how you get that steel is actually, there's no indicator of how you get the steel. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know exactly how you get the steel, but that steel is apparently obtainable somehow. And you will need a special stick, and how you get that is you craft a normal stick with a fesh L. And this fesh L is crafted with 1 diamond, 3 fish, and a bucket. If I'm pronouncing anything wrong, I apologize. If it's some foreign language that I don't understand for some reason, that's on my B. But, so yeah, the special stick can be crafted like that. I don't know about this steel. It might be I want to say a drop, but there's no mobs. There aren't any mobs, right? I didn't exactly look, but I don't think there are. No, the spawn eggs are the same. Okay. Was just checking just to be sure. Alright, so next up we have the Fire Sword. It's crafted similar recipe, except you have the Fire Aura. So instead of the snow and the water, you're going to need the lava and the netherrack. Now for the Air Sword, you're going to need for the aura eggs and feathers. Go figure. And for the Earth Sword, the Earth Aura is crafted with leaves and oak. Well, so you're probably thinking, but Austin, what is your use for using these swords? Like, why would you want them? They only are elemental based. Well, first off, they look cool in your hand. Second off, let's see what they can do. Ice Sword? Slowness, am I right? Yep, he probably can't move. Okay, that's about right. Fire Sword. Doesn't light him on fire, I'll be surprised. Oh, what do you know? I can also place fire. Ice Sword can place... What kind of ice is this? Huh, it must be modded ice. Okay, Air Sword. Right click can spawn lightning, and I was waiting for them to fly into the air. And finally, the Air Sword. I'm not really noticing a difference, but I can. It's bone meal. That's hilarious. So what if I hit a sheep just normal, but it's a bone meal effect? I really enjoy that. Okay, that's awesome. Next up on the roster, we have the Demon Sword, which is crafted with Demon Glass, which has no crafting recipe, interestingly enough. Baseball Bat Sword, which is just the slime balls and oak wood and a stick. The Brasinger, which is crafted with 1 diamond and that steel that I can't pronounce. Paper Sword. Paper, go figure. How do they look at my inventory or in my hands? We have, there's the demon, the baseball bat, the Brasinger, and the paper. So if I right click, none of these seem to have any special effects on. Oh wait, this one does fire too. The demon sword can still spawn fire. Good to know. And that is those swords right there. Oh wait, I forgot to say their attack damage. 6 attack damage, 7, 5, and 4. Next up, we have the Damask Gallius, 6 attack damage. The Obsidian Sword, 7 attack damage. The Damazanger, 7 attack damage. And the Ninja Sword, which is kind of funny, does 7 attack damage. So, I didn't actually go over the recipes for them. The Damastinger is crafted with the Damazing ore, which can't exactly... There isn't an ore for it, right? There isn't. Okay, good to know. Obsidian Sword, crafted with Obsidian Ingots, which, again, has no recipe. I'm actually surprised that it's not just obsidian. The Damazinger Sword, crafted with that. And the Ninja Sword is crafted with a gold ingot and the Damaza Steel glowing. So, pretty cool. If you look at my inventory, they look as the follows, like so. Actually, the Damstaziner looks pretty normal in terms of its sword. Right-clicking on the ground, none of them seem to do anything. I'd be cool if the Ninja Sword gave you invisibility or something crazy, but it doesn't. Next up, we have the Pirate Sword, 6 attack damage. The Stitch Sword, 7 attack damage. The Coal Sword, 5 attack damage. And the Smarget Sword, 7 attack damage. The Pirate is crafted with gold ingots, iron ingots, and the stick. The Stitch Sword is crafted just with iron ingots, but you will need the special stick. The Coal Sword's crafted with coal and a stick, go figure. This is probably the best sword to get. And the Smelget Sword is crafted with the emeralds and the stick, but it only does 7 attack damage, which is weird. You'd think it would do 8, but it doesn't. The Coal Sword's probably worth making only because it's, like, relevant, actually, in just comparison with everything else, because all their attack damages are very close to what already exists in vanilla Minecraft, so your only hope as to why you'd want these swords is if they, have some special ability like the first elemental swords I showed you, or if they just look cool. Now, following this, we're going to encounter a few daggers. We have, or actually they're called knives, but we have the first one, which does 5 attack damage. We have the poison version, which does poison 3 for a minute 30 knife. Now, I'm assuming this means when it hits the person. We have weakness 3 for a minute 30 knife, and then we have the knife that has every single potion effect I think that I have installed sword. Now, I'm not sure if this actually is relevant with the mod I've installed. If you guys didn't know, I always have this potion core mod installed, which is for mods just like this where it would be compatible. I'm not sure if it does have perplexity in that, so I think it is compatible with the mod. That's probably why it has all those enchants. But looking as to how I'm holding the dagger, it's pretty scary, honestly. Swinging normally, it does about that. How you craft it is just an iron ingot and a stick. The poison one is the exact same thing. I'm assuming how it works is you have to give it the potion effect somehow, maybe in crafting inventory, but it doesn't actually show that. So I'm not entirely sure how you would give it that specific effect. It's not exactly showing, which is interestingly enough. But if you do walk over and use the most powerful sword, it does that. That's all I need to really say. Right-clicking, it fires arrows. Ooh, interesting. Now, do I need to be... If I'm in survival, do I need ammo? Oh. Oh, that's what it's doing. It's like firing the actual thing itself, like you're throwing the knife at them. Oh, gotcha. It's like a throwing knife. That would explain why it has potion effects. Okay, it works like that. I see you. Okay, moving on. We have the final groups of swords. Now, this is why I thought they also took this from Avatar: The Last Airbender. We have the Meteor Sword, 21 attack damage. The Bone Sword, 5 attack damage. The Double-Bladed Sword, 10 attack damage. The Slime Sword, 5 attack damage. The Was Not Me Sword, 4 attack damage. And the Ender Sword, 6 attack damage. Now, the second strongest sword in the mod, the Meteor Sword, I was just saying because it looks exactly like the Meteor Sword from Avatar: The Last Airbender that... What is his name? I want to say Sasuke, but I know his name isn't Sasuke. Jesus. I don't remember his name. Sokka. That's his name. Right. Katara's brother. Yeah. He had a Meteor Sword. I'm pretty sure this is from that. It looks the exact same. Anyway. From left to right crafting recipes, Ender Swords crafted with 4 Ender Pearls, 2 Iron Ingots, and a stick. The Was Not Me Swords crafted with 3 types of wool and a stick. This is actually pretty easy to make also. Slime Sword, 2 slime, and the special stick. Double-Bladed Sword, 4 Iron Ingots like you would make boots, and 2 sticks in the middle. The Bone Sword, 2 bones and a stick. Again, something you'd probably be worth making than wasting other materials. And the Meteorite Sword, you're going to need 2 Meteorite Ingots and the special stick. Meteorite Ingots do not have a crafting recipe, unfortunately. So not entirely sure what they will do, but this is what it looks like while I'm wielding these weapons in my hands. Meteor Sword looks like a lightsaber. I don't care. Okay, so right-clicking the Ender Sword does not seem to do anything. The Was Not Me Sword doesn't. Slime Sword doesn't. Double-Bladed Sword doesn't. Bone Sword doesn't. And Meteorite Sword does not do anything, but I still like the Meteorite Sword just because biased. Alright, so we are on to the final sword, at least the main swords, and this is the Dragon Killer Sword. 1600 attack damage. And you're probably asking yourself, how do you craft this? Well, first off, you're going to need some items. You're going to need the Dragon Killer Hilt and the Dragon Killer Blade. So the hilt is crafted with 3 of the Damaza Steel glowing and a special stick. And the Dragon Killer Blade is crafted with 5 of the Damaza Steel glowing, shaped like an upside down T. And you will also be needing 3 End Auras, and that is crafted with 4 Eye of Enders and 4 Ender Pearls. So you're going to have to kill a lot of Endermen for this sword. It's not as bad as you would think considering its power level. Pretty powerful. And also, if you guys see that over there? Do you guys see that land formation? I'm going to give you guys the seed for this world. If you want to spawn in right here and like look right over there and live up there, that's pretty cool land formation. You don't see stuff like that every day. Pretty cool. Anyway, but like I was saying, pretty powerful weapon right here. I can't imagine where this wouldn't one-hit the Ender Dragon. It's pretty powerful. Have I said that enough? Doesn't really look too good though in your hand. It looks enchanted even though it has no enchants on it. Pretty crazy stuff, but that is the Dragon Killer Sword. I'm probably going to try to install this mod into my New World series and my Lucky Block Survival series because this is a pretty cool mod to have for both. At the very least, I'll push for the Lucky Block Survival. Yeah, I will. Moving on to the next bit of swords, these are like the meme swords, I guess you could say. These are all edible swords. You can eat each and every one of them. I'm just going to go over each one individually. So we have the Licorice, is that how you spell Licorice Sword? Food level 8. So if you, essentially when I read the food level, that means how much hunger it will feed you if you eat the sword. Licorice Sword, 4 attack damage. You will need 2 licorice and stick. Licorice is crafted with smelting a dead bush. Thank goodness that has a recipe now, or a function. The Apple Sword, food level 20. Oh, it's probably like, okay, divide it by 2. So this will feed 4 hunger bars. This will feed 10 hunger bars. 3 attack damage. It can be crafted with either or apple or golden apple. The Bread Sword, 16, food level 16, 3 attack damage. You make with the bread and the stick. The Fish Sword, 17 food. You need 2 cooked fish and a stick. The Steak Sword, 2 cooked pork chops and a stick, ironically, even though it says steak, and it will feed 18. The Sugarcane Sword, food level 4 and 4 attack damage. 2 sugar is all you will need for that. The Melon Sword, food levels, how is that more than anyway? Food level 6, 3 attack damage. You will need 2 Glistering Melon, oh, that explains it. The Pork Chop Sword, ironically, I think they reversed the recipe by accident. But you need the steak and the sticks for the Pork Chop Sword. The Chicken Sword, 2 chicken, go figure, and it will do 14. I forgot the other one does 14 as well. Does this do 18? How Pork Chops and steak do the exact same anyway? 2 attack damage for that. Wow, that's weak. How does the Cookie Sword do more than the chicken? Cookie Sword, food level 3, 3 attack damage, 2 cookies and a stick. Carrot Sword, level 6 is the food, and 3 attack damage. This one you can actually enchant, apparently. And put Mending, Curse of Vanishing, and Unbreaking on it. Was this one modded after a fishing rod? Anyway, 3 attack damage. It actually doesn't have a crafting recipe. You cannot craft this sword. Oh, you can put stuff on the other swords. It's just that one to anyway. Potato Sword does not have a crafting recipe either. 3 attack damage, food level 2. And food level 20, the Golden Apple Sword, or Apple Sword. I'm assuming that's what it's trying to say. 20 level food and 3 attack damage. This does not have a crafting recipe either. So the last 3 swords don't have a crafting recipe. Not entirely sure what that is. The only thing I can come to the conclusion of is this mod is a work in progress. Possibly. I don't know when I installed this last. I might have a lower update version of the mod. I'm gonna look into that probably as I am rendering the video out today or whatever, and I'll check. Or the stuff just spawns in world, either or. But there is one more thing I would like to test before we finish off this mod showcase, and that is, can mobs spawn in with the weapon, similar to how the what is the mod? Silent Gems mod that allows the mobs to spawn in with the weapons. Let me see if I can get a zombie to wield a weapon. Is he holding a... No, he's holding a shovel. Okay. Let me just look. We're not in hard mode. Now we're in hard mode. Shovel, chainmail, come on. It's not looking too good, guys. Not looking too good at all. Alright, unfortunately, it's not looking like we can get them to wield the swords. Pretty upsetting. I figured they would allow it, but it doesn't look like that being the case. But guys, either way, we are going to wrap up our showcase here with this horde of zombies in the background. I hope the sheep don't mind. But I hope you all did enjoy this mod showcase. Again, the download for this mod will be linked in the description if you'd like to download it yourself to try it out. Again, if I missed something in the mod or didn't go over something correctly, please let me know. I feel like I did cover everything the best I could with this one, at least. I don't want to say it's an incompleted mod. It's either a work in progress or, again, there was something I was missing. But either way, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, share and subscribe if you would like. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.